Hey guys, back again. This time, I'm gonna do a really quick e-liquid review. Try to keep it quick. This time, as I actually threw away the bottle because it's empty, if that's an indication how much I like this one. But it's in this Kanger MT3, and it's called the Coco Palm flavor from Wyoming Vapor Company. Again, ordered from them. I can't say enough good things about this company. They're a little bit smaller. They don't have as much as stuff like Mad Vapes or Vapor Alley, but they have just what they do have is awesome stuff. Everything I've ordered from them, never been disappointed. Great shipping, great customer service. I've called and talked to them before. I can't remember who I spoke with, but anytime I've called, they've been really quick to answer. No problems on that side. Anyway, Cocoa Palm flavor. This one I have in a 6 milligram nicotine 50/50 PG/VG blend, and yeah, it's awesome. God, there's just so this is kind of funny. When I first got this, I read the description. It's described as those chocolate covered pomegranate things you can get at Walmart, other grocery stores. Little chocolate covered fruit candies, and it's described as that. And I figured, you know what? Why not? I love chocolate. I haven't had a whole lot of chocolate e-liquids before. I had like one from Hale that was pretty good. I loved it actually, but I hadn't had one for a long, long time. So I figured, why not? The very first thing that I found, or that I tasted when I did on the inhale, the very first thing that popped in my mind was, it tastes like a Tootsie Roll. I'm not kidding you. Exactly like a Tootsie Roll. Just dead on. It was, oh my goodness. I was blown away. There is that pomegranate in there, but I've noticed you get that more on the exhale, or on the later end of it. You get that kind of tart fruitiness in it, but that first blast is just chocolate. Really smooth, really light, just creamy chocolate, and it's fantastic. Especially this 6 milligram nicotine. It's a little bit lighter. It's not the throat hit is nearly as harsh as something like a 12 or 18, obviously, but on something like this Kanger on an Ego battery, it's just, oh goodness, I have to get another vape of this. Good lord, fantastic. It was funny because when I first bought this, just reading the description, I hadn't got it yet. I thought, okay, this sounds something like a vape you'd have with like coffee or after dinner or like a dessert or something like that, because it seemed very sweet. But after that, I'll put it this way: for one thing, I have about a fifth of a tank left. That's an indication how good it is. I went through that 10 milliliter bottle in about, goodness, what was it? 3 days? Yeah, about 3 days. I just blew through it because it was that good. I loaded up the tank, took a couple, primed a little bit, and that first vape, I was just like, this is amazing. There's no way that I'd use this as anything other than an all day vape. It's just so smooth, the flavors are fantastic. I can't get over it. Like I said, you get that Tootsie Roll at the beginning, like light creamy chocolate, and then on the exhale or after you let it sit for a little while, you get that sweet tartness of the pomegranate that's just spot on. I can't say enough good things about this. I think this is honestly one of those liquids everyone should try. Even if you're not really into fruit or chocolate or the combination of the two. I was a little skeptical at first too. I don't like normally mixing fruit and chocolate. I don't really like it a lot, but this stuff is just, oh my goodness. If you can tell, that was a long inhale. I normally do mouth to lung, but I'm messing around doing lung inhale. It's a little tough with this Kanger. It is a little bit of a tighter draw. I'm going to do a separate video on these Kangers, by the way. I have some conflicting opinions about them, but that's a whole nother video. Other than that, so I'm going to jump into some ratings. First off, flavor, 10 out of 10, no joke. I can't give it anything else. If I could go higher, I would. It's fantastic. There's no other words. You need to try this. Wyoming Vapor Company knocked it out of the park with this flavor. Oh my goodness. I want more of this now. Next time I order from them, I order like a 30 milliliter bottle of this because it's that good. I like the 50/50 blend. Oh, excuse me. I haven't tried it in this. They offered it in either 50/50 PG/VG or 70/30 PG/VG. So that is more PG if you have a PG allergy or if it's not your thing. Maybe it's not for you, but that 50/50 is great. It wicks excellently. Obviously, getting dry hits off these isn't really a problem. Just the voltage I'm running at, it's a stock Ego non-variable voltage. I did order, actually, and I'll be doing a separate video on this. I'll review it. I'll give first impressions, and then I'll review what I bought. Ordered a iTaste MVP2 with a Pro K-Fun Light Plus clone. I just don't want to spend the $90-something on a regular K-Fun Light Plus. So I found the clone at madvapes.com, ordered both the MVP, that, and then it comes with a couple iClear 16s. Yeah, and so I've got that, and I'll do a quick review on that when I get it, just to do a quick overview. And then after that, after I've vaped on it a little while, I'll give you guys a full review on it. But for now, this is just this liquid that I'm reviewing. You need to go try this. I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious. This is like some of those flavors. No, I'm trying to think of an example. But like everyone, like for some people, for example, some people swear by Mountain Baker Vapor liquid. I actually haven't tried that yet, but I've heard it's good. But some people are like, this is one of those things you have to try. Like everyone should. This is the same thing. This stuff is killer. I can't get enough of it. And as you can see, battery's running a little bit low, but vapor production on a fully charged battery, or when I tried it on my friend's variable voltage Ego, when it was like running at 4 volts, vapor production's stellar. There's these huge thick clouds that stick around for a while, and you actually can smell the chocolate in it. It's fantastic. Value, I'm trying to remember here. I'll pull up the website really quick. I'll try to get a price on these liquids for you. They're really affordable, actually. It's not really. You get a lot of. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm just pulling up all their liquids are basically priced the same. So I'll just pull up one here. But they are really affordable, actually, which is what I like. It's not something where you're paying out the nose for. It's not like you're paying $1 per milliliter or something like that, which I've seen before, which I thought was pretty stupid. Come on, low you. Yeah, so it looks like a 10 milliliter is $5.99, and they offer it in a 30 milliliter that is $16.99. So it's not, the cheapest of the cheap, but it's, for what you're paying for, it's excellent. The Cocoa Palm flavor and also their green apple flavor, which I did a previous video on, those are 2 flavors that everyone should try. It's fantastic. So flavor, 10 out of 10. Vapor production, 9 out of 10, only because I say it's almost a little bit too big. I mean, because like I said, I tried this on a variable voltage one. It kicked it up the voltage a little bit. Huge clouds of vapor. I mean, they filled up the room, for goodness sake. That's the only reason I'm giving it 9 out of 10, because if you're trying to be a discreet vapor, so to speak, this might not be it, because it gives off a lot of vapor. But if you like that, then it's 10 out of 10. Value, give it same, 9 out of 10. I would classify this as a premium e-liquid. This is not a cheap bargain knockoff. This is not something you're getting from China. This is made in the USA, as far as I can tell. I think that's what it said on their website. I'll look at that in a second. But it's the Cocoa Palm flavor. Overall, it's a 10 out of 10. I can't say anything else other than that. It's just some of the best I've ever tried. I'm really sad because I'm almost out now, and it's like I'm probably going to get another 10-20 minutes out of this thing, and I'm going to have to refill it with something else. But yeah, go check them out. I will link both the Wyoming Vapor Company and Mad Vapes, where I got that MVP from, or I'm getting that MVP from once it ships. I'll link both of those in the description and give some more detail in there. But for now, this has been College Vapor, and vape on.